Hey guys, this is Josh Huskins, the Jeep and Realtor with Foxfire Elite Marketing. I'm back at my newest listing here at 187 Rusty Sweet Drive. I came back, brought my four-wheeler with me so I can go take you guys and show you the trails. So the first part of this video is going to be new, and then I'll clip on the old video for the house tour because nothing's changed in it. But I want to redo the yard since now the neighbor where he was working on the road, there was a lot of racket going on, and yeah, it just made for a pretty noisy outside showing. But anyway, we'll redo the outside. Covered deck, and like I said in the previous video, I do need to correct myself. This little creek stream right here, it's actually runoff from a stream that is off on a spring at the corner of the property. So I just want to clear that up. And we'll actually walk down, show you the lower field. And that right there, all the vehicles, the Connex, the trailer, and the bus, that'll all be moved. They're taking all that stuff with them. But that little trail up through there is where we're going to be going with the four-wheeler ATV. So you can see where he's got some targets there at the end of the field. That's pretty much right on the line. Property line is going to cut across, go into the woods a little bit, and then kind of go at an angle up to the ridge top. Don't know if you can see it, but there's a couple of target gonds going up underneath the power lines. That is actually not part of the property. He has permission from the upper neighbors to put those on there and use them and to shoot at. So I just want to let you guys know about that. You could, of course, ask them if you are a gun connoisseur and wanted to target practice. You'd have to get permission from them like the current owners did. But plenty of space. I mean, you could use the property as pretty much anything you want to. It's unrestricted. I mean, you know, if you wanted to, you know, put another house here, if you have family members, friends, going together with some friends. This yard, which I'll actually take you down there and show you a better view of the yard. It flattens out down there. Also want to touch, but these are rented. I think they're $70 a year each. The reason I would recommend renting these is if anything were to happen, any of the grommets or anything pop or whatnot, the company fixes it. So you're not going to be out the money. You know, you're going to buy the tanks. Then if you have a leak, you're going to have to pay to fix it. So that's one upside of renting the tanks as opposed to buying them. And here, he's made him a little storage shed. It's dry. Just do a peek inside, just some extra storage. And like I said, the Connex and all that stuff, that'll be gone. Of course, the Jeep and Realtor, that's mine, that will be gone. You have a neighbor up there. He has a tractor, and if you watch the other video, you've seen where he was working on the road doing some scraping. So, you know, helping out with the maintenance, can't go wrong there. And then you have a lower neighbor as well which he's got a tractor as well and helps out. Another shot of the barn, exterior home. It is a crawl space. And water supply is currently a well, but the owner says at the corner of the property there is a spring, which is where that runoff is at the edge of the property. And we'll take a closer look at that. So you've got central air, and one thing that the owner put in, this generator runs off of propane. So it's not diesel or gas. And oh, one other thing, he fills those tanks up. If both of them are full, they last between 2 and 3 years. But anyway, a Generac, sorry, I'll get it right one day. Propane generator, everything works. Fires right up, no problem. .22 kilowatt, and it kicks on. It's about 3 to 5 seconds after the power cuts off, and it'll kick on, so you don't have to worry. The reason he installed that, Kevin, if you couldn't tell by the targets and the bow targets, he's big into hunting, and he doesn't want to lose his meat, so he wanted a generator that would kick on and if there was ever a power outage, and lose all the game meat that that he acquires over the year. So, oh, here is, he had the septic pumped about 4 years ago. Can't remember exactly what he said. But the septic lid is right here, right off the little porch area there on the side. And yeah, in the other video, I'll splice the original video, which covers the deck and all that. But you got a fire pit. Let's ride down, check out the corner of the property. So you can kind of tell right there where Kevin, he mows in a circle. You can kind of see how the grass is mowed different. The property goes up, and you can see from the aerial how the lines lay. But this would be a good spot for getting turned around. You know, this would be a good spot for another home or garden area, greenhouse. You're really limited only to your imagination. Like I said, this is unrestricted land, so you can do with it pretty much what you want to, as long as you're not, you know, you can't have a trash pile, burn tires and stuff like that. That's bad for the environment. But pool down here, that would be nice. Could definitely do that. So like I said, this little creek, little stream, probably tell right in there, I'll zoom in. But right there is a reservoir for the spring. And like I said, it comes from a point, according to the owner at the property. And this is the runoff from it. So, you know, for a spring, that's a pretty good runoff. So the possibility of 2 water sources, always a plus. Go up the trail, we're gonna ride the property line across the top of the ridge. Neighbors here on the line. And right up here is the corner. You'll see right there is a fence, so that's the line. That's another property here. We're right at the corner. If you'll look at the map, these folks right here, they're on their property. You can kind of see the fence going down the other side, and I'll actually hold the camera to give a better look at the land instead of the trail, since we looked at the trail on the way up. So it'd have to let the brakes loose. good little spot to build right there. Nice and level. We'll cut down this trail right here. Trail we come up, went around that way to that corner. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this was a little bit better in-depth outdoor showing the land. Well, I'm sure it is. Didn't have the four-wheeler last time. But yeah, if you watch the other video, I'm just going to cut it right whenever I go up on the deck and do the house tour because nothing's changed in there. So yeah, I think that'll about do it for this one. Again, if you got any questions, feel free to give me a holler. And if you'd like to take a personal tour of this property, feel free to give me a holler and I'll make sure that happens as well. Yeah, you guys have a beautiful day and good Lord willing, I'll see you on the next one. Sorry for the noise. Hey pooches, these are the actual owners of the home, aren't you guys? So covered deck, covered porch, security guard doing a fabulous job. And the acreage actually, if you'll look at the aerial, actually goes up and back around behind the house. So let's take a look inside. So I know it don't look it from the outside, but look how huge this space is. Living room goes into the kitchen, and you got gas log fireplace. But an absolute massive living space. So here you got bathroom number one. Oh, everybody's curious about the shower. Storage. Bedroom number one. There we got the neighbor helping out with the road. Bedroom number two. Closet space there. And this is wood flooring. So primary bedroom. Then you have the primary bath off to the right, jacuzzi tub, and stand-in shower. So we got the dining area there. Huge kitchen. So the stove is gas. So it's gas appliances. And then we got the mud room slash washroom, and the water heater is gas. And then we step back outside, got a little walkway on the back. And that is pretty much it. So yeah, I think that'll about do it for this one. Again, if you got any questions, feel free to give me a holler. And if you'd like to take a personal tour of this property, feel free to give me a holler and I'll make sure that happens as well. Yeah, you guys have a beautiful day, and good Lord willing, I'll see you on the next one.